my name's Tessa and I'm a short course trainer at the National Institute of Circus Arts. So some of the classes I usually teach are aerial preparation and aerial hoop. I'm just about to graduate from my Masters of Osteo. So over the next 4 weeks, we're at week 3 now, we'll be building up some muscles you when doing your circus classes, and it just helps to make the transition a bit smoother when you go back to your circus class. So today we're going to be focusing on core strength. So before we start, let's make sure the place that we're training in is safe. So about 3 meters by 3 meters of cleared area. You're not too close to the telly or the window. And you'll need a mat and a water bottle. Okay, so we're going to get started with a quick warm-up and then move on to our circuit. Let's get started. Okay, let's start with a warm-up. So let's pick your knees up nice and high. We just want to generally get our body a little bit warmer, but we don't need to do a full-on warm-up because we're doing core. So that will warm us up for us. Pushing through your toes. And now kicking your bottom. Okay, and picking up your knees. And let's do some star jumps. Keep pushing through those toes. Getting your shoulders warmed up as well. Okay, let's get our hips warmed up a bit. So let's do some squats. So coming down and up. So whenever you do a warm-up, you want to try and target it towards the joints and the muscles that you're going to be using when you're exercising. Try and keep your chest up. And we're going to be bending at the hips, so just warming up those hips up. We're also going to be using our backs, because your abs attach onto your spine, or some of them do. So, reaching down to the ground. Let your back twist. And to the middle. And up to the sky. Okay, and now rolling your shoulders forward. And rolling them backwards. Okay, and wrists. We're going to be doing front support, so you want your shoulders and wrists warmed up. If you know that you've got particularly tender wrists, maybe warm them up just a little bit more while I'm talking and explaining the movements. Okay, and let's do some wrist push-ups. So I'll go this way. So you don't want a huge amount of weight on your wrists. The more forward you are, the more weight you put onto your wrists. And you're slowly going to come up all the way to your fingers and down. So if I wanted more weight on them, I would bring my shoulders forward, but that's too much for me. And then you can go out. So wrists facing out like this. And then you're going to go all the way up and down. Okay, so the structure of today, you can keep doing this while I'm talking. The structure of today is core workout. So we've got, I'll come a bit further forward so you can see my face. We're going to do 4 exercises, 4 ab exercises. It is back to back, so you know, they're going to get a workout, which is what we want. We want to walk away with an 8-pack. So, first exercise is a bum lift. So when you're lying on your back, feet pointed up towards the ceiling, and you want to lift straight up. You don't want to lift towards your head.
You want to try and just go directly up, okay? It's a lot harder that way and it uses your lower abdominals. So that's bum lifts. Penguin, what I call penguin. Heels close to your bum. The further away they are, the harder it gets. Hands by your side, and you're going to twist to try and touch your ankles. Don't cheat. So don't bring here and then just do these ones where you're not even twisting. You really want to try and get the twist in, okay? And that does your obliques and like the muscles on the side. So each exercise I'm targeting slightly different abdominal muscles. Then plank. That's just everything. So I don't mind if you do it on your wrists, up like this, or on your elbows if you've got sore wrists, okay? But you just want to try and make sure that your shoulders are above your wrists, your bottom isn't too far up in the air, or it's not too far low, okay? They're just flat. You're going to push away from the ground. And then sit-ups. So, depending on how confident you feel, you could do sit-ups, trying to reach up the sky. That's the hardest one. If you want something a bit easier, try and reach the top of your kneecaps. Or if you want something slightly easier than that, hands behind your shoulders and just reach your shoulders off the ground and just do a little crunch. So they're the different variations. You can pick which one you want to do. You can start off harder and then regress down to the easier ones. So we're going to be doing that for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We'll do 2 full rounds, see how, well, I was going to say we're feeling, see how I'm feeling. The other ones we've kind of been doing like a half round, so 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off. But I'm not sure how tired our abs will be, so it's a judgment call. I'll let you know around the second one because I know you'll probably want to psych yourself up for another round if we're doing one. So yeah, grab your water bottles, get your mat ready, and I shall get the timer ready. Okay, so the first one was bum lifts. Okay, we're doing it, I'll keep that here so I can see. We're doing it for 40 seconds and then you've got a 20-second break. 40 seconds, 20-second break, yeah. No breaks between each round this time because we don't need it. Not for core. You want to try and get it really burning. Okay? Let's go. Bum lift, so lifting up. That's it. You want to try and really just hover your bum off the ground. You don't need to do huge ones like that, okay? Just little ones, toes pointed. You are 20 seconds down. Keep pulsing. Try and do it in your own time. Steady pulse. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Whoop, let's make sure that my phone doesn't turn off. Okay. And we've got 10 seconds to go, and then we're doing penguins. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Really try to go from side to side. If you have to stop on any of these, try and just stop really briefly and then get straight back into it. Don't take a big break. This is short and sweet, these circuits. They're not long ones, so try and go for it while we're doing it. Right, feel that core working? Fabulous. If you want more, really rotate side to side rather than going quickly. And you can bring more of your shoulders off the ground if you want more difficult as well. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Ooh. If you need to stretch out between ones, you can do this one. That stretches out your tummy muscles, or you can go up if you wanted. 10 more seconds, then we're doing plank. So see how you go. If you need to, you can go down to your knees, but try and stay on your toes. Let's see how this goes with socks on, actually. 2, 1, and go. Okay, so make sure you're squeezing your bottom. See how I'm pushing my shoulders up off the ground? You don't want to be relaxing like that. 15 seconds down. Halfway. So if you need to, you can go down to your knees like this, but try and avoid that, or you can go on your elbows like this. 5 more seconds. Keep holding it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. Next one, sit-ups. Okay. Whew. 2 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit-ups. Keep it going. Try and get all the way to the top. Slow and steady. Almost there. 10 more seconds to go. And relax. Okay, I think we might need the minute break, to be honest with you. Yeah, if I was going to do that all again nicely, I might need a little bit of recoup time. So grab a drink. We're having a minute break. So I'm just stretching out my tummy muscles a bit, wiggling my back. And then we'll aim to do this 2 more times through. Let's see how we go. Remember, if you need to take breaks when you do your exercises, try and just slow down rather than completely stop. And then if you do completely stop, try and get straight back into it as soon as you can. Because we're not going for a really long time. Okay, 5 more seconds, then we're going to start again. 3, bum lifts. 2, 1, let's go. So this is the one where it's got to burn a fair bit because we've already done a round. And this is the last full length round. So yeah, we will do the last round, but like the quick 15 minutes. We're just going to do each exercise for 15 minutes. No, we're doing 15-second round. So you do 15 seconds on, 15 seconds break. So it's very quick. And break time. Ooh. Next one is the penguin ones. So when you're going side to side. So there are plenty of ab exercises that we can do that target different parts of your abs, which is good because then you don't get bored doing your ab exercises. This is just a random 4. Some of my favourites. But yeah, there are so many to pick from. So core is very important to do. Stabilizes you. Okay. And go. To be honest, we had more than a 20-second break just then, but see, this is why I shouldn't get talking. Then I don't concentrate on the job at hand. Even to just a screen. Imagine what it's like in class. Nah, kidding. Very strict on time. Any of my students will know that. Okay, ankle taps. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Nice one. And then I'll reset the timer because it's doing funny things with the time now because I started at the wrong time. Not that you have to worry about that, you know? That's my job. Oh, stop. Oh, I don't know how to work it. Stop. Reset. Okay, next one. Plank. Ready, steady, go. Oh, face the same. Mix it up. Why not? Okay, pushing your wrists, well, your shoulders away from the ground, squeezing your bottom. If you wanted to, mix this one up, you can end up doing mountain climbers from there. Makes it more challenging. Oh, it is a Joe Obliques more, actually. You need to go down to your elbows. Try going down to your elbows before you go down to your knees. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Last one of this round, sit-ups. Let's stick to the time this time, shall we? It's good I can't hear you complaining. I can imagine it though. At my timekeeping skills. 3, 2, 1, and sit-ups. Try and get all the way up. If this isn't hard enough, you can use a weight as well. That definitely makes it hard. And you hold the weight above your head, and then you've got to go all the way up to straight. That's a fun one. It's also good if you don't use anything to anchor your feet down. Makes it harder if you don't use anything. It's cheating. So make sure you don't have your feet tucked into anything. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so we're doing one more round. Yeah, quick fire round. We can probably do the full one, but I promise you guys I'd do a quick fire one, and I would be really annoyed if my coach said, yeah, you're going to do a quick fire one, and then, oh, actually, no, we're going to do the long one. So we'll stick with the 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off for the last round. Okay. Just wait for your timer. Wait for your timer. Wait for my timer to go, so we've got about 15 seconds to go. So grab a drink quickly if you need, and we're doing 15 seconds of bum lifts. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So nice and intense, because we're only doing 15 seconds. Almost done. 5 more seconds to go. Try and keep your toes on the spot. 2, 1, and relax for 15 seconds. Then we've got the penguin exercise. And 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Really try and go as far as you can side to side. In 3, 2, 1, and relax for 15 seconds. Then we've got plank. Whew. Short and intense. In 3, 2, 1, go. Keep squeezing. Make sure your bottom isn't in the air. Push away from the ground. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and very last one. We'll be doing sit-ups. See how many sit-ups you can do in 15 seconds. Do you reckon anyone can get more than 15? Let's try. 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. I got 10. How many did you guys get? Whew. Okay, let's stretch. Abs are something that can get quite sore, so it's definitely worth stretching out afterwards. So depending on how your back feels, either on your elbows or up on your wrists, but make sure your neck is nice and long, it's not short like that, okay? And have a bit of a wiggle. Make sure you're breathing. Deep breaths. Okay, now I'm going to go onto my elbows because it stretches a slightly different part of me and it's easier to wobble when you're there.
Okay, so even though we've done abs, we also want to stretch out our back and our hip flexors and hips, because those all get quite tight with abs because of where your abs are attached to. Okay, so let's stretch out the hip flexors first. One foot up, one knee directly underneath, not lunging forward, okay? Squeeze your bottom, put your arm up and over your leg, and it should stretch that side here. This is a good one to do, especially if you sit at your desk a lot. Make sure you're squeezing your bottom because it will open up the front of your hip a bit more. And the other side. Squeezing your bottom, opening up your hip, up and over. Keep squeezing, you should feel a stretch out here. And then we'll stretch out our backs. And then all done. Then you can check in the mirror and see how your 12 pack's coming along, you know? I will be. Okay, and keep your knees slack. Ooh, knees are very crunchy. Probably need to foam roll those out. Quads, not knees. Fun fact, if your knees are crunchy, try rolling out the fronts of your legs. So it might be the quad muscles that are pulling on your kneecap. Okay, shake it out, shake it out. I just realised the top of my head might be cut out. Apologies. I promise it's still there. Cool. So that's this week done. Next week is the last week of the 4 weeks, and we're going to be doing an all-over body workout, so it'll be a little bit more cardio puffy. So get ready to sweat. Hope to see you all then. Bye-bye.